This tutorial is to help you get through Drawing 2. Again, we'll be using the SketchUp 2015. The icon is on the desktop. Again, you need the template for feet and inches. Mine's come up automatically because I've already been using SketchUp. Delete the guy standing in the middle. Drawing 2, in my opinion, the easiest way to accomplish this is to start with a rectangle, extrude it, and then remove the pieces that are missing. So I'm going to use the rectangle tool, start at the origin. From the top view in drawing number 2, we see the overall dimensions are 4 inches and 2 inches. So I'm going to type in 4, 2, zoom in, and that's going to be the shape from the top view. Now the overall height of the object in drawing 2 is 3 inches. So I'm going to use my push-pull tool, click on my shape, and drag that object up a total of 3 inches. This is a start where I can now remove the material that's missing for drawing 2. The first component I'm going to look at is the missing corner. So if I go back to my square tool, choose from the corner, the distance missing is a 1 inch by 1 inch. So I type 1, 1, enter. That gives me a 1 inch by 1 inch square in the top view. Now I can pull that shape down through my object. It does not go all the way down, but we see it goes down to a depth of 2 inches. So I type in 2, click enter, and it cuts away the 1 by 1 by 2 inch deep missing corner. Now the other piece of detail we see in the top view is the other missing corner. This cutaway is completely gone. This I'm going to use a different technique for. I'm going to use the pencil tool and draw each one of these lines individually. From the back corner, we can see that piece of detail is 1/2 of an inch wide. So I'm going to type in a dimension of 0.5. When you draw a line over another line, you need to hover over and look for the end point. You can see that when I get my pencil tool close, it snaps to the end of that line and highlights end point. You're also going to be able to identify midpoints. Make sure that when you're selecting the end of the line, you're selecting an end point and not accidentally clicking on the midpoint. So I'm going to click on the end point and carry that line across, and that's going to go a distance of 1.5. From there, I can come straight back to the front face. Now that I've got my shape sketched out in the top view, I can use the push-pull tool again, click on that shape. Now one of the things I'll do is I'll rotate the shape around so I can see the bottom, and right now it's highlighting on face. That means it's going to cut it to the bottom face. When I click there, it cleans it away completely. The last piece is a cutout from the front view. I'm going to use the same technique for this and using the pencil tool. From the lower left-hand corner, we can see that the dimension is 0.375. Now, SketchUp uses both fractions and decimal places, so I don't need to convert that to a fraction. So I can type in 0.375 from the bottom corner. That's going to give me the end point, where I can come up a dimension of 0.5, come over a dimension of 1.75, and then come straight down again. Once you've got that shape sketched out on the front face, you can use your push-pull tool, select that shape. Again, I like to rotate around to the back of the object, carry it until it says on face, and then click, and it will completely cut out the missing piece. That concludes drawing 2. You can use the same drawing tools and techniques to complete drawings 3 and 4.